She's number 2.
What's your question, ma'am?
All right, Kimberly.
Congressman, you keep saying and repeating.
If you got a question.
Oh.
I would like to have the same opportunity that everybody else had. You may be annoyed with me, sir, but I would appreciate the same courtesy that you give everybody else. You keep saying, sir, that if this bill passes, people that want to have their own private insurance and their private choices are going to be able to retain that private choice. Now, I have read through much of this bill. I have not completed it, but I have read through much of this bill. And my understanding of basic human motivation and economics says that what you are saying is simply not the truth, and here's why. This bill says that all doctors are going to get paid the same, and that the government is going to decide, or this commission is going to decide what doctors are going to get, what they're going to charge, and what the benefits are going to be. And that within 5 years, if I want to keep my Kaiser, which is fabulous for myself and my 3 children and my husband, that if I want to keep that private plan, which I do, within 5 years after the implementation of this bill, that plan, in order to be a qualified plan, is going to basically have to match the government plan. Now, if it's not a qualified plan, I'm going to get to pay extra taxes, 2.5, so I pay my fair share of this government health plan, all right? So in other words, my costs for the private insurance are going to keep going up because the private company will not be able to compete with the lower costs that you're going to impose on the doctors and the medical procedures and whatever that are being provided under the public plan. And over the course of time, my Kaiser is going to go away because they can't afford to do it. Now, I am self-employed, okay? I am currently self-employed. Let's hope to hell that that stays that way, because if I go to work for an employer, eventually, when they see the lower cost of the health care that's in this plan offered by the government, they're going to ditch my Kaiser plan for the cheaper plan. So I'm almost there. So my point is this.
I'm almost there.
What is the basis for your continued assertions that we are going to be able to maintain a private system of health care that will survive against this mandatory low pricing of false pricing of medical care? Because I'm telling you, looks to me like it's going to go away, and we're all 97% of us going to be covered under this garbage in this plan within 5 years.
We don't want your healthcare.
The basis.
First of all, there's no chance that Kaiser won't be available to you.
Based on what?
Based on 2 things. Half the people in our district belong to Kaiser. And my father-in-law belongs to Kaiser, and he's a Teamster, and if he couldn't stand Kaiser, he'd break my leg. That's a guarantee. You don't want to mess with it. The question is, the Kaiser plan meets the standards, will meet the standards, probably exceed the standards, and it is now available at a lower cost than many of the fee-for-service plans. So
and Kaiser doesn't want to pay the doctors the rate you do, they won't need it.
Yes. Kaiser has...
Have you done any research into
yes. And Kaiser pays its physicians on a salary, not on the fees that we set. Kaiser gets what's called a capitated fee from us to treat you. And they decide how to spend that, whether it's on hospitals, on physicians, on nurses.
Kaiser isn't the only plan. What basis do you have for saying that we can
I'll have to write you a letter on it. You'll fill out your card.
Does anybody think he's identified a basic?
Number 163. I have 163.
You're just going to refuse to answer my question? So that's 2 questions.
133.
My guess is that these questions have down.
Number 133, number 160. How's that? 133 to 160. I'm just trying to get low numbers and high numbers.
You know, wishing it's true doesn't make it so. You know what? You're not my mother. Back off.
Yeah, I know. A lot of high numbers. All right. Let's try it. 43, 4, 133, and 160. Welcome. Where are you? Come on up.
Don't expect him to answer your question.
I'm 133.
There you go.